Hi there, welcome back for another video by Norco Industries and BAL RV Products. Today we're going to go through the startup process on how to disconnect your fifth wheel from your tow vehicle. All right, your first step, once you're backed into your campsite and you're ready to disconnect from the tow vehicle, we're going to go to the front of the unit here and we're going to grab our pull pins and we're going to extend this inner foot pad to where it's pretty much almost touching the ground or close to the end of the stroke there to give you maximum lift. Simply pull the pin, drop the foot pad until it's almost touching. Do the same to the other side. All right, now that you have the front landing gear legs extended, come into your control panel here at your home screen. First thing you want to do is lower right hand corner, hit landing gear mode. That's going to ensure if you lift the RV off of the tow vehicle in landing gear mode every time, that's going to lock in your auto reconnect. That's going to allow the unit, when you go ahead and leave the campsite, when you go through auto reconnect mode, that's going to put the unit right at the right height for you to go ahead and back the tow vehicle up and reconnect. From this point, we're going to go ahead and we're going to hit extend and we're going to lift the unit off the tow vehicle. And you can go ahead and extend until your pin box is clear of your hitch in the back of the tow vehicle. Once you're there, you can go ahead and pull the tow vehicle away. In order to reconnect to the tow vehicle, all the slide outs are in. We're ready to hook back up. We hit Auto Reconnect, OK, and we walk away. Once your back legs, auto level legs, have retracted, the front landing gear legs, once the controller has determined that those legs are fully retracted, the front landing gear legs will go ahead and engage and start raising the unit up to the desired auto reconnect set height so you can go ahead and reconnect to your tow vehicle. Once that's achieved and everything's in its proper place, the controller will go ahead and think for a minute, ensure that it's all there, and you'll go ahead and get a auto reconnect successful. From that point, just like that there, you can go ahead and hook back up to your vehicle, and it should have been right where you took the tow vehicle off at the same height. Another key point and something to remember, especially for the end users, after you've hit auto reconnect, the legs are going to retract and draw completely up, but your foot pad's still going to be extended. So before you leave the campsite with your unit attached to the tow vehicle, have a little checklist, walk the unit, ensure that you've pulled your pin, you've pushed the foot pad all the way up and inserted the pin, and then have that foot pad drawn up as far as it'll go. If you go ahead and leave the campsite, you're taking a risk of this foot pad sitting too low, catching anything on the ground, pulling the camper out, or hitting something on the highway, potentially damaging or tearing that plate off the unit. We're going to go ahead and do the same thing to the other side. We want to make sure we're getting ready to leave the campground. Leg is shoved all the way up. Pin is in and locked in place. Just like the back inner foot pads, your front landing gear legs are operated once you're hooked up to the tow vehicle before you leave the campground. You had a pull pin spring loaded here. You pull out on it and grab a hold of your foot pad leg and shove it all the way up into the outer part of the leg for your front landing gear so you don't damage your front legs when you take off from your campsite. Ensure both of those are done on both sides. Both rears are retracted and the inner foot pads are all the way up. And now you can go ahead and leave the campsite.